Everyone, Christian Ballard, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with breaking news. I saw moments ago, but I just got out of class, so I'm just getting around to making the video. Christian Leary of Alabama, wide receiver, former 4-star recruit, high recruit, almost a 5-star guy, has 1 reception for 6 yards this year back against Mississippi State. Anyway, he has entered his name in the transfer portal. Do I blame him? No. In fact, I don't blame any wide receiver, unless it's a starter, that decides to transfer this offseason from Alabama, or even towards season's end. You know, Christian Leary is a great talent. He's been a guy that I'm going to be honest, I forgot all about him until I got the notification. But I kind of saw the notification. I'm like, yeah, where the heck's he been? What's he been up to? What's he doing? Well, I don't know what the lead candidate is, but I can say this. Whoever gets Christian Leary is getting a star receiver. I've never heard anything negative about him from Coach Saban. Coach Saban in the offseason talked a bit about a guy like Christian Leary. This was a guy that showed out in spring. Obviously, it wasn't enough to get him on a starting role. But, you know, he's a talent. He's a good receiver. And Alabama is just loaded. I think part of it, too, you got to think we did have two transfers this year, Jermaine Burton and Tyler Harrell. And, you know, there's so many guys that have stepped up for Alabama. And I know that Alabama's got 2 losses. I'm proud of the guys that have stepped up. What I'm not proud of is Bill O'Brien. Please leave us. Get out of Tuscaloosa. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. Point of this video is people should keep an eye on Christian Leary wherever he goes. Be scouting him, trying to get him on your program, on your team. Because I think he could be a great wide receiver. Got good speed, good agility, good arms, good hands. Was really highly recruited out of high school. I'm not sure exactly where he's from. Well, I know he's a good receiver, number 12 for Alabama. I don't blame him for hitting the portal. I don't blame him for transferring. You know, guys are going to transfer out this time of the season. You know, the season's winding down. It's coming to an end, and you know, there's not much time for guys to step up now. It's really not enough time. But, you know, so guys are going to transfer out. You know, the wide receivers that Alabama has had, such as Tyler Harrell, JoJo Earl, we've had, who else? Jermaine Burton. You know, these are guys that just clearly got the nod to start over a guy like Christian Leary. Leary had a good spring. And I think we saw him a little bit early on against teams like, who did we see him again? Maybe teams like Utah State and Texas. We saw him early on. And, you know, I've never had a complaint about Christian Leary. I mean, maybe he's dropped some passes here or there. It's going to happen. But I really, look, it just seems for a guy like him, clearly Alabama is not the choice. You know, he deserves a shot to start somewhere. He deserves a shot to show what he can do, potentially in the NFL. And, you know, he'll transfer out. He'll be a sophomore, because I think he's I think he's a sophomore this year, so I guess next year will be like his junior season. I don't know where he's going. I don't know what he's going to do. Clearly he wants to take his talent somewhere else. Christian Leary, we wish you nothing but the best of luck, man, and we thank you for everything you've done at Alabama. Like I said, never got in trouble. Never really had anything we could complain about. He just didn't really see the field. That's really all it is. Nick Saban makes these decisions. on who he thinks the best players are to put out there. There was a little bit of rotation. And I remember Christian Leary was a guy that Stephen A. Smith, a touchdown, not Stephen A. Smith, come on, Stephen M. Smith, not to be confused with First Take, I apologize, Stephen Smith of Touchdown Alabama magazine. In the offseason, he mentioned throughout the spring all the receivers, all the guys coming in. Christian Leary was one of the names that he said I would watch out for. Well, we tried to watch out for Christian Leary, and he didn't really get much of a chance. So I don't know what's next. I don't know where he's going. But this was a guy that I think a lot of people had their eye on, and because we didn't see him and we got caught up in who we did see, we kind of forgot all about him. But Tide fans, let me say this. Don't forget about this guy. Be pulling for him wherever he goes, because I think he could be an elite talent and possibly be something in the NFL one day. Best of luck, Christian Leary, wherever you end up going, and we'll be pulling for you. You're always welcome back home at Alabama. We wish you nothing but the best. We love you, and roll Tide. Y'all let me know in the comments down below what teams need a wide receiver that he could probably go to, where he could transfer. I haven't really seen much on that part yet, what he's considering. I just know that today, breaking this hour, he has entered the transfer portal and is moving away from Tuscaloosa. I love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your week, and don't forget, we'll get out some conference preview, matchup previews these next couple days. Love y'all. Peace.